So tell me, is you ready, baby? Tell me, is you ready, baby?
Hey y'all, welcome back to Be Like D channel. It's your girl D coming back with another review of Sistas on BT. This episode was real messy, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the episode opens up where we left off. Pam in the office crying. It was our fire. Karen is dead. And Zach was like, what? Pam, what? And she's like, yes, Karen is dead. How? That's like, before he was more dramatic with it, but now he was more like, I don't understand. And he was more trying to get the information in this part of the scene. But at the end, how we left out ain't how we started back to me. But whatever. So he's like, how? And then he's like, I'm gonna go to the salon. He didn't even look at Fatima's ass, okay? So it was like, oh shit, okay. So then he go running down there. And then, we got Andy over there. What? I just seen her. She's pregnant. And then, Fatima, I'm gonna take y'all. All right, let's go to the salon. Come on. So now Fatima got to be the emotional support for everybody because, she ain't as close with Karen. But then, they got this weird, beef because she want her man. And then she possibly got his baby. So it's all crazy. So then Fatima face is looking like she don't know how to feel, okay? She don't know if she worried because she don't understand, and she worried for everybody else and their feelings, and then the girl is pregnant, and like she just like, it just gotta be another story, right? That's kind of how she looked to me. She looking like, okay, because when she asking Pam in the car, like, how we know it's Karen? And I'm like, okay, see, Fatima, like, come on now, this can't be real. It can't be. Well, here we go. Fatima, you're not driving fast enough. And then I'm driving as fast as I can. And here go Pam, not as fast as Zach. But she in the back crying. And then here we go on to her ass because she got to tell Andy that they ain't called Miss Lisa because Aaron told her not to because they ain't have enough information. And then Andy like, what other information? And then she's like, he trying to blame me. Why would he blame you? I left the curlers on. Andy said, what? You telling me you burned down my best friend's salon? Is that what you're telling me? I'm like, Pam, you saying it like that so it don't have as much of a shock value, because they often be pissed off at you because you done burnt down their best friend's business, and then she was always worried about your ass in the first place. So anyway, so they set it up for, not as fast as Zach. I said, damn, Fatima, oh my girl. So now we're over to Q and Logan's dumbass thinking he got a good witness and a proper confession from Maurice. So he like, what you doing with that gun? You ain't supposed to have a gun and have it in his car and this and that. And I got a promotion because of this. You better not mess this up for me. I'm like, he finna mess it up for you. And how you get a promotion on something you didn't catch? How we all know he sounds sarcastic on the tape, but to you and to whoever you got to issue the arrest and all of this, don't catch that he sounded sarcastic on the tape. Girl, bye. But anyway, he telling him, and you need to get your ass up and get back to work. They done said your arm is fine. While he like, oh, can I get some stronger medicine? That's all he was wanting. That's what it was. He wanted to get her. He wanted to get him a little, whatever they get him, the extra stuff that's gonna be stronger for them. Okay, that's how he in on it. Okay, I forgot he a drug addict until this moment came up. I was like, oh yeah, he was on them drugs. So Logan being stupid, Q being stupid, get your ass back up for work. I don't care, okay? And then we go over to what's the girl's name? Bio and Sabrina. And I forgot to mention last week that her dumb ass left there without her phone and stuff to go out with him. I was like, and he said some scammy stuff talking about he could help her double her money to where she ain't never gotta work again. I was like, that sounds scammy. That sounds like he wants you to give you all your ends. How about you just give him a few dollars first, see what happened. I like that she just turned him down. Like, nah, I'm good. That sounded a little fishy. I'm good. But anyway, so at this scene, they finally getting back, and she's like, "Oh, thank you. It was amazing. Oh, my mind got off of it for just a moment." And then Maurice show up, and then Maurice want to be, asshole Maurice. We like, "Oh, Mr. Your Highness Prince, is that you, Mr. Prince? I love your music." And then he got the bio like, "Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, did you want something else?" I was like, "What?" Bio just switched up on us, and then he ended up having an attitude saying he don't like how Maurice been, and Maurice was being an asshole though. When he told him to call him Bio, I'm like, yeah, you better stand on it, call me by my name, don't be doing all this Prince stuff, trying to be funny. And then Maurice gonna try to put it off on him like, you ain't gotta be short with me. No, you know you was being disrespectful on purpose. Come on now. But anyway, so then Maurice took it as he think that he wants Sabrina, and then he like, no, I don't want Sabrina. I like penis. And then Bio like, you're disgusting. And then it was like, oh, really? And then Bio got all rude and stuff. And then Sabrina looking like, oh, Bio, no. And then Maurice had to go and he leave. And then Maurice had to go and tell her, your friend is homophobic, okay? He said I was disgusting, okay? I was like, yeah, it was weird energy. And then I'm like, but then remember last time he made that one comment, but then he tried to flip it. I think he flipped it when she realized she went with that homophobic talk, and then he was just like, oh yeah, I can help him or something like that. It was something he said last season. But yeah, so then we get that whole thing with Sabrina and Bio and Maurice, and then Sabrina finally get her phone. Cause he was telling her, Maurice was telling her that he went to go see Q and he almost had him. I was like, oh, did you record him? No, he just said I almost had him. I'm like, you could have recorded that conversation because it was something. What if they call what you said as a confession? Well, he said it was a confession, okay? But anyway, so then she looked at her phone. She got all these missed calls from Danny. They called back. Then like, you need to get to the salon right now. They get to the salon, and then he like, oh no, I'm gonna take you. Hold on. But anyway, so I forgot to say that they called Danny earlier, and then they did that long ass, come on, what's going on? Y'all scaring me. That was stupid. But anyway, they finally got through it. Danny just show up. And then, so now they headed to the salon. Okay, so now we at the salon. And we got Aaron, he up there still tripping. Gary told him, the mayor gonna try to get them to expedite the coroner to come or whatever. And then Zach show up. He like, what's going on? What happened? And then they like, no, it's a body in there. They won't tell us. Everybody showing up. And you got Fatima and the rest of them, Pam and Andy. They all looking like, whoa, And they all like, oh, dying over there to Fatima. What's going on? What's happening? So Fatima is comforting Andy. Zach is off to the other side. Oh my gosh. But I felt like he knew he was doing too much, but then he tried to hold it back because if he would have cried to Fatima, it would have been even weirder because the whole dynamic, right? And then seeing him cry about another woman, when he turned his back, I thought that's what he was doing. That's what I felt like he did. Like, don't look at me, cry for this other woman. I'm sorry, but I can't stop. But baby, when she wasn't dead, okay, when they found out she wasn't dead and she walk up on their ass, that shit was funny. She's like, yeah, it's happening, because she about to get in Pam's ass. That shit was funny. I said, Karen don't even know they all think she dead. She walking up ready to get on Pam's ass and ready to fight, okay? It's happening. Then she started looking around like, what? We're out of here. Why y'all crying? That run and hug that Zach did to Karen. Oh my gosh. I was like, no. I was like, okay. Like, Zach is extra, So of course he gonna run and grab her and be like, oh, thank God, girl, you good, right? But when he got the grabbing the hair and caressing the face, oh. And then Fatima, she the whole time when he crying, she just looking over at him like, all right, okay, I see that. No, don't be mad. She fighting it. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. I just had the whole thing with my ex in and having cancer on Fatima, right? But I wasn't this distraught. But anyway, she was like, let him pass. He feel all his feelings out loud, okay? So, yeah, but she looking like, all right, okay. How far as this tears gonna go? Then he get the Karen. I said, okay, oh, Zach, no. Now you're pushing it, okay? You're doing too much with the yelling at Karen like she gonna pop out of nowhere, even though she did. She looking at that like she did, like, she squint the eye out, really. Fatima ain't say no words, but she said all the words, okay? Fatima ain't really had that many words this episode, okay? But them cuts to her, okay? So then, everybody starts showing up and, oh, what's going on? It's her, oh. And then Preston trying to force Danny to stand, come on, sit down over here. And then she's like, no, I don't want to sit down. They having the dumbest argument back and forth within this moment. And then here go Gary trying to be a sensible person. Bro, just let her do what she want to do. The one nigga that don't want Andy to do what she want to do. Just let her. And he's like, anybody, am I talking to you? I was like, Preston. Okay, Preston about to roll up on that, on that Gary. I'm gonna keep it censored almost cursed. So then all of that's happening. They, the coroners finally show up. So then she end up hugging Andy, end up hugging Gary. I was like, no, girl, no. Just cause you scared or sad about Karen, don't get him to trap you in something. Oh, girl, all he gonna do is say, I was here for you. I got you. I love you, nigga. Squeeze your ass again. But anyway, so then Andy starts saying, no, that's not real. Come on, y'all no, we don't even know yet. You know what they saying? Then they come out, the body is definitely deceased. And then Andy kept turning to Fatima. Everybody get the fall to the ground because Danny was falling to one person. And they start talking about calling Miss Lisa. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that Aaron tried to pick a fight with Zach like 2 times during that fight. I'm like, so Aaron, when you get into everybody kind of like at high, I don't even know what to call this, whatever this is, anxiety, whatever, intense, you get to getting mad and calling people out, because then it's your fault, Pam. Then you went to Zach. Oh, now you care, huh? Now you care. I was like, boy, shut up. This is not the time. Zach was like, what? But anyway, so all that, they come out with the corner that she did. Then they realize it ain't Karen when her ass walk up. Okay. Zach do all that hugging. He hugged her like 3-4 times. He tried to go in for another one. And the girls broke it up and was like, no, we're gonna hug. I said, y'all took a long time, okay? He was holding her tight and kissing her face. And she was like, oh, I gotta almost die for y'all to show some love. And then he's like, we all love you. And then, of course, she said her shop ain't good. Aaron and Zach talking about they're gonna help her rebuild or whatever. So it was crazy, okay? Okay, so now Karen telling them what happened. She said she went in there like a dumbass. She passed out. She don't know. But then some man, it's like, what man? Who? Somebody named Lewis come. He come walking up. Yeah, it was me, Lewis. I got the shop over there. So Maurice, not Lewis. I was like, yes, Lewis helped her. And Pam, I knew your ass was gonna come in handy one day. I don't know, that shit was funny to me, okay? But anyway, so then, so apparently Lewis took her to the hospital, she fine. And then, but she didn't know somebody actually died in there, so now she like, what? Somebody died? Another person died? Because you know, your ex-wife died in there. Anyway, so apparently they thought it was Pam leaving the curlers on, but it wasn't Pam leaving the curlers on. It was apparently some homeless people be hanging out at the back door. Girl, you be having homeless people hanging out at the back door of your salon? But okay, so and they was like, yeah, that's where the fire started, and you know the man died in there. So then, Andy now, and you know Karen, she like she want to go inside. They trying to tell her, girl, you can't go up in there. And then they was like, well, at least we ain't lose you, you know. Let's go. I can't be dealing with that. Then it's like, next time you about to be dead, bitch, you better be dead because you had me having heart palpitations. It was a lot. Like, girl, yeah, you had them falling down. Oh God. But anyway, so then, you know, they all laughing, they hugging, and they got to leave. And then the guys was like, hey y'all, ladies, y'all, what about us? And they was like, what about y'all? I said, thank you. Okay, that was a cute little sister moment. All the girls like, y'all, what about y'all? Who cares? Stand right here and look stupid like y'all do. So then, and I realized this was an all cast. This is the first time the whole cast was all in the same place at the same time. That was cool. It was real cute, you know. And all the girls told the dudes bye, including Maurice and Calvin's butt, okay? And then Pam get to saying, all y'all dudes, you know, y'all ain't shit. One of y'all gonna give me a ride home. Ain't none of them want to give her a ride. They was like, she gonna need a ride ship. But no, this what happened before that. She get to saying, at least I ain't gonna be the only one kicked out tonight. And she looking over at Zach. And Zach's like, what you mean? She's like, I saw how you was acting over Karen. Pam and her messy bag, okay? I seen how you was acting over Karen. He's like, yeah, what? I mean, this is serious. I said, oh, Zach, you know you full of shit. He's like, this is serious. Like, look at this. She was like, Fatima saw it too. He's like, Pam, you supposed to be grieving. What you doing looking at Fatima? I was like, it was hard not to look at Fatima. Okay, she was, oh, that's what we doing. He was like, and she's like, and then the way you ran down here, all the dudes like, ooh. Left us at the office and ran down here. And then he looking like, oh shit, yeah, I did do that. And it's like, he's like, well, since you see everything and everybody's business, where'd she go? She hopped in a ride shit as soon as she seen Karen. He's like, damn. Everybody was like, all those dudes like, oh. This was a good messy episode, okay? Messy moments was all over the place, okay? So then they like, Aaron goes, oh, I'm sorry about that, man, Zach. Like, when he realized he in some shit. And I like how Pam was like, Zach, you done stepped into some shit today. What you said? Gross. I said, oh, I'm gonna use that, okay? You done stepped into some shit today. Gross. And then we get Pam finally at home, and then Aaron's on the way home or somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, he calling her again, but he want to apologize. She like, boy, get off my line, okay? Y'all ain't shit. I like that she was on him, okay? Pam had all the right words this episode before she was dumb about the curls, okay? When she was saying, you just hoping that I don't help you get back with Karen. I said, exactly. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. Be on his ass. Okay. And then he was like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm just saying, you know. She was like, men ain't shit. I said, stay on him, okay? Because he gonna want you to take your guard down. Then you be like, oh, okay, Aaron is a good guy. You want him to be saying all that crap to Karen, okay? Peep game, Pam. Peep game, okay? So then, he apologized. They get to kick in on the phone. Okay. And she's like, boy, get off my line. Okay, so now we're over to Fatima and her messy friend Angela. It's like I like Angela, but I don't, because she be doing some messy stuff and be having some messy comments. But we gotta get messy, okay? So, Fatima at the bar, and she like, girl, it's been a day, I tell you, like, I ain't even tell you, girl. She was like, Zach, and she's like, what he do now? She's like, exactly. It's always what does Zach do now? I'm like, oh, it is. And you know what? After this whole scene, it had me like, Andy and Fatima, it kind of in the same boat for me with this holding out. Like, girl, I like Zach and Fatima, I do. When they showed a nice funny side, but this all this extra drama, it's like they drama be too extreme for me. Why? Okay, they drama be too extreme, so it'd be a whole bunch of foolish, dumb decisions being made, But at least he ain't try to kill her. That's the only difference they got. Cause when I was first watching this show, I was like, why is Andy going? Like, when is she like, okay, I'm done. This is too much for me. Okay, and this is what Fatima is at for me. Ain't this a lot, girl? Okay, he's still processing his old relationship, and then you got issues about have people being in the same situation with him maybe still in love with his ex. He ended up marrying her. Then they have a baby. Girl, it's a whole mess. So I don't know how you got yourself in the same situation again. Okay. But you and Andy kind of in the same boat. He just ain't try to kill you, or you try to kill him yet. Okay. And being a little not as controlling, because Gary is crazy. Okay, Gary is crazy. We just don't see it all. Okay. Anyway, so she's saying that her Karen's shop burned down. They thought she was dead. No, she said the shop burned down. Here go Angela. Fatima, you did it. I said, okay, so what the hell Fatima be doing? Fatima, like, she immediately thought it was her. She's like, no. Next day they thought she was dead. She's like, and she's like, well, no. That's like, it get worse, girl. He left me at the office to go running down to her, and then then she said, then it get worse. She was like, what's worse? When we found out she was alive, he hugged her so tight and stood by her like I wasn't even there. Accurate, okay? He did. He hugged her tight and was, oh, baby, your face. Oh, you alive, girl. And he never went near Fatima this whole time. He never even said anything to her. I don't even know if he looked at her, okay? He was too busy. Oh, Karen. I know. It should be hard trying to have, that's a lot of emotions to feel at the same time. I know. But you was doing a little too much. It was a little bit like he's still in love with her, because he was going hard. But then Zach also does everything hard. When he get mad, he go to the extreme. He be doing too much, okay? Period. So then, she was like, yes, he abandoned me. And then she's like, yes, the word, I feel abandoned. Like, I understand. Because then, Angela tried to play good. I said, oh, they listening to all these complaints because people saying how they gonna be liking Angela. And then Angela finally devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. They were together 3 years. He thought she was dead. Okay? Remember how you felt when you thought when Ian was dying? Oh, is he dead already? You see, we don't even know that part. But anyway, when you found out about your ex, and she's like, yeah. She's like, but it was like he was in love with her. I said, yeah. It was. Is this how they trying to ramp back up they drama? Because they still got drama. Because I'm sorry, Karen still need either hands put on her or something, okay? Because when she popped up at the house and then she want to have attitudes with her after Fatima keep trying to be cool with her. Okay, but look, this is a whole beef though. That's old stuff that happened. But and then I'm gonna get to it. Okay, I ain't gonna say that. Okay, so then so then, she playing devil's advocate, and then she's like, yes, I did still feel away, yes, okay. But she realized that she felt abandoned because he just left. And then when we found out she was alive and stuff, you didn't come by me, you didn't give a damn. I just left, and you didn't even notice until what? Somebody else told you. So then, she was saying, she asked her, "Am I stupid?" I said, "Oh, girl, okay, we might gotta talk." She was like, "Am I being petty in all of this?" And then Andrew's like, "No, girl, you gotta feel all your feelings. You've been through a lot with this nigga. Okay, feel them all. We're gonna process this, and then when you go home, you're gonna be able to talk to him. Hopefully, okay." So then Fatima looking, Fatima always got like a worried look on her face. And then they mentioned something about that, that she don't like to feel abandoned. So I guess we're gonna get into that more with Fatima, but I still don't understand the timelines. Okay. But anyway, so she don't like to feel abandoned. But we need to really get into Fatima, okay? Because she could possibly be setting fires and like shooting people up. Like, what be going on? But anyway, so at the end of this scene, she just looking a little worried and like, okay, girl, I just don't even know what to do. So then this last scene is all the girls, well, not all the girls, but all the sisters minus Fatima. Hugging Karen. They in Andy's, penthouse, and they saying, "Oh, we're so happy you're okay." All this and that stuff, right? Then they decide they drinking wine, but they're like, "We need something stronger, Danny, weed." So then they just smoking up and all that stuff. So then they started telling Karen, she was dumb for running in the building, run the opposite direction next time. And then he go Danny's ass. I said, "Oh my gosh, no." So messy, okay? But I don't like it when it's towards Fatima. And she's like, once you run, like Zach was running over there to you, okay? And then of course Sabrina and Andy trying to be like, no, let's not do that. No, don't do that. And she's like, "But you seen it, right? You seen it." And Karen, "Yes, I seen it." I was like, "Oh, see, it's hurting me inside to laugh at this, but I hate that Karen got a little bit of gratification out of it too. Zach, why are you doing this to Fatima? Okay." But anyway, so Danny making jokes and stuff. Karen trying to act like she low key was liking it because she was kind of like smirking and shit at the shit. Yes. But then Danny trying to keep it cute, and then she's like, "Why? Cause she your best friend?" I'm like, "Stop, girl. Stop. Not the time. Okay." So then, Andrew's like, "We're all friends. We're all friends." And then she's like, "You sure she didn't want me dead?" And then they was like, no, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's not cute. Andy was serious. I said, "Oh, Andy on Fatima's team. I ain't gonna lie, okay? Because I don't see you defending like that, okay, for Karen." But she because she was standing in front like, "No, we're not talking about this. No, y'all can go. We can leave, okay? But we ain't talking about that. And I don't want to talk about that." Because she know that hurt Fatima. I was like, "Oh, that was sweet." But then it was also kind of like, going hard for Fatima, huh, Andy? They were trying to shut the conversation down, okay? And then he go, Karen talking about, "Well, when I went to the doctor, they told me that, who's the dad?" I was like, "Really?" So I jumped at the screen like, "Oh, they did?" I was like, "They ain't finna tell us right now." They had more minutes in the scene. She could have told us. I was like, I thought it was going to be like a cutoff right there. But no, we still had time to be able to tell us. They was like, "Oh, you read?" They was like, "Oh, you heard that?" "Oh, yeah, I heard that." "So who's the daddy?" And then they would cut it out. I was like, but we'll find out next week, though. I hope it's Aaron's, because Aaron is crazy as hell. But Tina don't need no more drama, okay? Not with this, okay? It'd be too heavy for me. But it was nice, good, and messy though. Nice and messy. Everybody was messy. You should have named this episode Messy, okay? Well, I guess he did. It was Fan and Flames or something. I don't know. I don't be caring about titles of episodes, but that was funny, okay? This whole episode was funny. I feel bad for Fatima because Fatima always seems like she's trying to show like some kind of emotional intelligence just a little bit, or perceived to have emotional intelligence, but then she tried to fight her own emotions. Like that's why she said, am I being petty? Like, she let me check myself because I don't want to feel like I'm coming off that way. And like she said, I don't want to risk being the bitch that didn't care if your ex was dead. I'm like, yeah, that's what's making it a tricky situation. You know, you didn't want her to be dead. You didn't want her to be in trouble or danger. But the way he was reacting to it was a little overboard for me, because then you're like, I understand, caring for that person, but you was caring, okay? Her friends didn't even get to hug her because you was all over, okay? But we'll see where this goes, okay? And I seen something on Twitter where DeVal, the one that plays Zach, was saying, wait, just wait, all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, what are we gonna wait on? Tell me. Alright, that's the end of the episode, and that's the end of my review for Sistas on BET. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Be Like Dee channel, okay? Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought about the episode, what y'all thought about all this messiness that was in this episode, okay? And we already knew Karen wasn't dead. I told her she wasn't gonna be dead. We just wanted to see how she got out. And we had a boom pop up, it's Lewis. So drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought.